Hello, I just wanted to help a couple of my friends out and show them how I've just learned to contour. When I was trying to learn and find videos, I'd find a lot that were fast forwarded and kind of quickly edited. So I just wanted to let you see how I put mine on without all the fast forwarding. This is literally for beginners. I've seen it used with a liquid concealer, and I went out and bought these, which are Maybelline Master Conceal. This one is 30 light medium, and this one's 50 medium. I think they're not really the right color for my face. This one will work as far as underneath your eyes, but just make sure that you're getting something that's a lot lighter than your skin, because if you're not, then it's just going to look like foundation. I will use a little bit of this underneath my eyes, but and to highlight my nose, I will use it very lightly, because if you don't use it very lightly, you're putting so many layers on your face, it will look very caked. Now, I did, however, order just a regular palette contouring. Now, this is not a liquid, this is a powder. And this is what I use for a blush, just kind of a little bit. It's got kind of a peachy tone to it. This is what I use for my contouring, and this is what I use for my highlighting, and this is your translucent, just clear. So, but it's got, you know, for a couple of different skin tones, so it's really easy to use. I prefer that. I think it stays on longer, and I also think that it doesn't cake on as much. I also got it's called Bistopy, and this is a little bag that it comes in. You get all of these brushes that come with it. Now, the contouring kit and the brush kit that I got, I paid $20 free shipping on Amazon and got every one of these. These are the smaller ones, of course. These are just the miniature version of these. So, if you don't have any, you need some. That's just a cheap way to get some that are good. Now, first and foremost, you always want to start with a moisturizer. This is Preventage from It Works. I'm a distributor, so of course I use their skincare line. It's wonderful. They also have a toner. It's a pH balancing toner, and I use it because I absolutely love it. So of course I'm just getting a little bit. I've already done my eyes, because you do not want to contour your face and then have to go back through and get, you know, eyeshadow all over your face after you've already got it all prettied up. So, I'll just put that in where I need it. I use Lip and Eye. What this will do, it is like Botox in a bottle. It tightens up underneath your eyes and also plumps your lips. So, I just use a little tiny bit, not even pea size. So, I'm going to rub that in. All over. And then I just kind of swoop it across there, and then I rub mine in a little bit, blot it. And you'll actually feel it. It's loyal customer price is $29 for this. It lasts forever. But I keep it on back stock. If you catch us when we have a promotion, we just had one a couple weeks ago, and you got two for the price of one. You got the exfoliator peel and the lip and eye cream. A great deal. I think it was $65, but you got 2 bottles of lip and eye and 2 bottles of exfoliating peel. Exfoliating peel is out of this world fantastic. Okay. It's like you can feel it working, and I love that. Okay, now, primer. This is Maybelline Master Prime. It's a primer base, and it's the Blur and Smooth. I don't know if you can see that. Not really. Blur and Smooth. I always use a primer. It really makes a difference, especially as you get older. It makes a difference with how the makeup sets in your face and lines. I always seem to get makeup that cakes like right there if I'm not careful. So I always make sure and stick it there. I got a couple of bumps right there, so I'm going to cover them up really good. My nose. It's not thick, it's not very silicone-y. Okay, now, where's my foundation? Here it is. This is called Fit Me. It's a matte, poreless Maybelline foundation. It's not very thick at all. So this is a dual foundation and camouflage by Glow Minerals. It's got this one on this end, and of course this one on this one. I'm just going to kind of put a couple dots where I know I need it. I don't like to go all the way over with foundation. Just remember to very lightly apply, because you don't want a lot of thickness on your face because you're applying so many layers. If you have a sponge, use your sponge. You can drop it in a bottle or a glass of water, squeeze it out, get like a paper towel and just kind of squeeze out the excess so it's damp, and put it on that way. Blotting. I had one and my dog chewed it up, so I've got another one on the way. Make sure you're not leaving any makeup lines. Make sure that you're blended very well through your neck. You don't want lines. The thing about contouring is to make sure that there is no lines, that everything looks natural, but it just adds a certain depth to your face. So, now, I'm going to use a little bit of this, and I just pour it out on my hand, just a little tiny bit, about pea size. This is a little brush set that I got from Walgreens. You can also get it from Walmart or Walgreens. Eco Tools is the name of it. So I'm just going to put a little tiny bit on the edge, and I'm going to start blotting. Okay, and then I'm going to draw it down. So what I'm pretty much doing is making a triangle. Now remember, if you go in and start adding a lot, you do not want to. It's going to show. Go right underneath your eye. Natural light will, when it comes down on your face, you can see pretty much the way that I'm sitting right now with this light. You can see that there's this right here is the highlighted parts of my face. So that's what you're highlighting. Get a little bit more. You don't have to buy any expensive kind of concealer, as long as you've got a light, very contrasting colors of a light and a dark. You can pretty much wing it with that. So don't feel like you have to go out and spend $100 on contouring stuff as a beginner. You know, of course, the more we get into it, the nicer things we want. And you're going to contour your chin just a little bit and your Cupid's bow. I do the whole Cupid's bow. So just right here. Okay. Now, we're going to go straight down our nose. All the way up. Now what you're going to do up here is make a triangle. See how I made that triangle? If you've got a taller forehead, do not go up high. Only the parts you want to, you know, accentuate. Then you're going to contour the top. So if you've got a higher forehead, stay low. If you've got a smaller forehead, kind of like I do, go up a little bit higher, not all the way up, because you got to leave room for your contouring. And then, right here, so our jaw, underneath your eyes, your nose, your Cupid's bow, your chin, and then your triangle up here. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you with the powder what I then do. I'm going with this color right here. This is going to be, it's like a yellow color. So I'm going to get a little bit. Through that straight line with my jaw. Same thing over here. Chin. Underneath your eyes. Cupid's bow. Now what I like to do is I like to connect it, my triangle right here. Okay. So pretty much all of my face has been highlighted except for the parts that I'm going to contour or bronze. Okay. Now, I get this little skinny brush. It's rounded all the way around, just the same as this one. It's just a smaller version. So it's pointy at the tip. I'm getting from my dark. Now, in order to find your cheekbone, if you'll take the corner of your brush and the tip and go from the top of your ear down to the side of your mouth, just like this. Okay, now follow this through. See that line? Some of us can feel our jawbone naturally. Some people can't. So if you have a hard time finding it, especially at first, then it's okay. Just do that little trick. Okay, same thing on this side. Okay. I'm getting more. Now my forehead. See that? A little bit more. Temples. Connect it to the forehead. Now, what we're going to do right now is our jawline. So it kind of separates, especially if you've got kind of double chin going on. Respectfully, I say that. You want that to be accentuated. So, lightly go in there. Now, if you come too far up, don't forget you've got your highlighter here. If you come too far up, it's going to give you the 5 o'clock shadow. So don't do that. You can do it here at the chin. Okay, now other side. Okay. Now get a little bit on your brush, and this is the main reason I use this small brush. We're going to do our nose. And doing your nose, you're going to come up the side, and you're going to go all the way up into your eyebrow. Can you see that? A little bit more. I kind of have a skinny nose, so I make sure that I don't cover too much at the top. And if you do, always go back over. Okay. So, now that we've got our nose done, we've got our forehead done, we've got our cheek and our jaw, our chin. Now we're going to connect it, and what you're going to be doing is making threes. So you can see you've got a part of your three, connect it down. Okay. Get a little bit more. Okay. Practice makes perfect with this. I'm nowhere near a professional. I've just been doing it every day for a couple weeks now. Make your C, turn it into a 3. So, right now, if you can see, right here, chin, jaw, cheeks, forehead, temples, and then you just connect them. Okay, I use this flat brush, and this is what I'm going to blend in my highlighter with. So, I'm going to go through because where we have a little bit of liquid and then we put a powder on top. If you just have a liquid, then you'll want to do the same thing. Just kind of blend it in. You won't believe what that does for your lips, which I'll show you. Okay. Now that we've got that blended, this is a kabuki brush. This is also from EcoTools. You can use this or another flat brush for blending in, or this edged one, but see, I use it for something else. So I got me a different brush just for my bronzers. Okay. Now we're going to go in and we're going to push this up. And then blend. blend into your ear. You don't want your ear to be a completely different color than your face, and that will be noticeable. Obviously, the more that you blend, the better. You just do not want to see the lines that you've made before. You want them to be blended very well. You want it to look like a natural shadow of the parts you want to accentuate. Nose. All the way up into your eyebrow. Don't forget that you've done that all the way up into your eyebrow. You're looking pretty funny. Okay, forehead. Okay. Now that that's done, you want to get your translucent. That's what I use, this brush that's angled. I use this for my translucent powder. This makes a difference because what it does is it sets the makeup into your face. It kind of creates that barrier before you even put your blush on, which a lot of the times you won't even need a blush. Now, I can't tell if it's just this lighting in here because it's horrible in here. If I need more. Okay. So, like I said, the white is your translucent or your setting powder. I went to the store and bought some, not knowing that's what it was in my kit. And this is what I got. It's Revlon, and it's called Photo Ready. And it is a, let's see, what did it call itself? Perfected airbrush skin in any light. Translucent, shine-free, soft, luminous finish. So this is your finishing powder. So I'll show you how to use it. Took an eyeball out. Okay. I forgot something. Give me just a second. Okay. What this right here is, this is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Spray and Set. This is a setting spray. This is what's going to make your makeup soak into your pores and stay. This will give you makeup that lasts all day. I even sleep with my makeup on sometimes, and I can, and it will still be there. Most of it will still be there in the morning, even after I've slept. So, don't tell anybody. You're going to spray your face, and it's going to be soaked. Make sure you do this before you put your blush on. Now, while that's doing that, we're going to go ahead and do our lips. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do lips. Start in your center. Get your line right there. Now, go to your corner and draw little lines all the way, like you're feathering it all the way down. See the difference? How it looks fuller on this side than this one. Because I'm going right along the line, the natural line. I'm just going outside of it. And then you can go in after you feather it and do that thicker, fuller line. Okay, now up here, what we're going to do, right here, we're going to draw up. Make your natural V, Cupid's bow. Okay, then we're going to go to the corner. Same thing as the lower. You're going to feather it up all the way to the top of your Cupid's bow. That will give it a fuller look. You're not going to be going inside the line. You're going to be going a little bit outside the line, but it'll still make it fuller. See the difference? Here to here. Still looks natural. Okay. Actually, I think I'm going to go with this color. This is Amber Suede by Mary Kay. You can see that's the color. Amber Suede. Love it. It's really like a fall color. I do the same thing. Okay, last thing, a little bit of blush. Now, I'm using this natural color because it's kind of got a peach tone to it. And I don't, after I've got my contouring on, I really don't want to add too much into it. So don't go crazy with your blush. You've already got a lot going on, so you don't need to add red blush and bronzed contouring lines and all kinds of other stuff. Stay along that natural where we've already got it contoured, and just lightly. And there you go. Have fun. If I can figure out how to turn this off.